Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome and thanks for joining us. My name is Honey. I am the owner and editor of honeygirlsworld.com, but you can also find me here on this YouTube channel where I do all kinds of videos for you guys. Today I wanted to do a kind of collective haul, you could say, of some of the products that I have been picking up as I'm running into them in the stores and so forth, as well as some ShopHush goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and share them with you guys right now. So, I was in Target recently and I came across these Mickey Mouse eyeshadow palettes. I decided I would pick them up. They were $7 a piece, which to me I thought was really good for the price. I have not photographed these yet, so I didn't swatch them. I don't know how they perform, but I figured I would bring them up anyway. They're perfect for someone who wants some really interesting color at the drugstore at an affordable price point. Come on, $7, $8. Or it was $7.99, sorry, $8. Really good deal, but packaging, for the Disney lover and so forth. So this is the first, sorry guys, my ring light is giving off a lot of glare, but this is the first shades, and this palette is this one here. It does not tell you any particular name of the palette, but the colors itself reminds me of the Urban Decay Naked One palette. Let me pull that out really quick. I mean, just at first glance, I haven't really compared it. Yeah, they kind of do. So there we go. There's the differences. So you can kind of see that their color profile is very similar to each other. Whether or not it performs the same way, I'm not too sure. Actually, I didn't photograph it, but I will go ahead and swatch these for you just so you can see. Let me take this plastic off. I was just super impressed. I mean, to see something at that price point at Target or any drugstore for that matter. So I'm gonna go in with the black. Oh, this is buttery, you guys. That's the black shade. So it does have a little bit of patchiness, but it's okay. Definitely seems buildable. That brown shade that's right next to the black, has some nice color tone to it. Let's try a light colored shade. So this color right here, the third color, that is really nice. That swatch is really pretty. One of my favorites in the Naked palette is Smog, and this color here kind of looks like it. This one right here. Just gonna go ahead and swatch that. These are really buttery, so I'm super impressed at that, and that color is really nice. So you guys, not bad. Let me try one more matte shade, or I didn't try a matte shade yet. Let me try this kind of transition shade right here. That has great color as well. That's right here on the top. And then this light colored shade, which is the first one right here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely pretty. They're pretty buttery in my opinion for what I would expect. So I think that is great. Not bad, Disney. I just really loved the packaging and said I needed to get it at that price point, so I did. The next one has kind of red packaging, and inside is kind of black and white striped, but this one has the same kind of colors as maybe the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I don't have that palette. I actually have the Infernal palette from Hush. The color profiles seem very, very similar. I can tell just by looking at this that some of these shades are pretty buttery, because I dropped the palette and I haven't even opened it yet, and there is a little cracking. But let me open this up and just swatch a couple. So this color right here, oh, very, very buttery, very, very, very buttery, very, very, very pretty. Let's do this orange one right here. Yeah, this is nice, you guys. I'm gonna do this burnt orange kind of matte shade. This is really nice. The mattes are not really patchy. They still have a butteriness to them, but they are the type where I'm sure can be built up really nicely. And these are really pretty, considering, what did I say, $7.99? I'm gonna do this brown shade, which is gorgeous. You guys, I'm super impressed. Like, I'm really, really impressed with these. So definitely something I think, oh, let me try this matte creamy shade right here. That one is really pigmented. Definitely impressed with that for the price point. Now I wish I had picked up extras, because the last time I went I didn't see it. Oh, let me try this purpley brown. See, these kind of colors here always have hard pan normally. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's really pretty. So overall, I haven't actually used it and applied it to the eyes, but I think that this is definitely a good purchase. I will put swatches and everything on my blog if I have enough time, but I definitely suggest heading over to Target, you guys, checking it out and getting your hands on them if you can. I didn't see any other palettes other than those two, and I will definitely keep my eyes open because I was amazed. There were lipsticks and a mascara from L'Oreal. I wasn't very impressed enough to where I wanted them, so I did not pick those up. But moving on. So I also found some products at the drugstore over at my local CVS. These have been out for a little while, but my local CVS just hasn't had it, and buying it online just was not important enough for me. But they are from the brand Ruby Kisses, or Ruby, they're from the brand Ruby Kisses by Kiss. So Kiss, like the eyelashes and the nails and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty cool. I definitely wanted to try them out. I've been using most of these products over the course of the last week because I picked it up about a week ago. And I will tell you, I have to adjust my body. I will tell you that they are really affordable. So for example, these lip cream things were like $2.99 or $3, so that is always a great deal. This was $4, so I was excited for that. Their lip plush things were like $3. This palette was $3, and then this matte lipstick was $3. So super affordable, but everything is kind of just hit and miss. Not everything is great with this particular collection. Not everything is great with this particular collection. I actually did like this bronzing powder. It is too light for me to use as a bronzer, and definitely too shimmery. It reminds me of a baked bronzer type texture, but it doesn't say on here, or I couldn't tell anyway. It's in the color Flushed Glow. I'm gonna go ahead and actually apply it to my cheeks. I do have some highlight right now. You guys can't see me, like my highlights popping, but I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just grace this over my cheeks so that you have an idea as to what it looks like. It's just really subtle and light. So it's something I've been kind of using more as like a everyday type blush. I've been really liking it for that. I just feel like it probably is baked. It doesn't seem to pick up a lot of color. It's very sheer in my opinion. There's color there, but it's sheer. It might just be because I'm totally tan right now. I spent a lot of time in the sun the last 2 weeks, but I'm not too sure about that. Next is this eyeshadow palette, the Sunset Kiss eyeshadow palette. I seen this and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. It's part of their Dear Diary series. Now Ruby Kisses has a lot of different palettes that I've seen online and so forth, none of them of which have been at my local CVS. I've been told that they also have stuff at Walmart, but I haven't seen any of that either. So this is what I was able to try. This palette is crap. I mean, straight up, honestly, crap. It is just, I took swatches of it. I'll try to put them into this thing. But when I first took the swatches of this palette, I was like, oh, maybe it'll apply better on the eyes. It just really doesn't. And everything in here is either a shimmer or satin type finish. The only color that really picked up was this shade right here. I mean, as you can see, very, very nice. They all have a buttery texture to them. So I was amazed that they didn't pick up the color the way I wanted. I mean, case in point, look at this purple here. Okay, it shows up a little on the finger, almost like brown, and then it kind of muddies out when you blend it out. It looks pretty, but it takes a lot. Like, and I had gone over and kind of moved around these colors to make sure that, you know, I don't know, it's the same price as a Wet n Wild thingy, so I would just go at Wet n Wild. I think the packaging is cute. One of my little nieces that are like really young might enjoy playing with it, but I mean, at the price point, I think if you want something and you're willing to put the work in to build up the color, the intensity, foil, all that kind of stuff, then it's worth the price. But if you are someone like me who's used to dealing with really nice shadows that go on easily, then that ain't it. Just saying. I did get, like I said, 5 different lippies. I'm going to talk about the Plush Cream lip glosses first. My favorite, I have a Fair and Cabana. Cabana is my favorite. It is a beautiful, beautiful kind of creamy, mauvey pink. Did I just spell that? Oh, I did. Creamy mauvey pink kind of shade. It is a cream gloss with almost full coverage. So I'll go ahead and actually put that on for you guys right now so you can see over my lipstick. It's just pretty, but great for gloss. It's not sticky as you would think it is. This one is actually a lot more sheer than it looks. I am just not impressed with the scent. Is so strong, chemically scent. I don't know what it is, and they're super cute. I will probably use them, but I wouldn't buy them again. That's just my opinion. I also got this matte lipstick. This is nice. The color's pretty. Packaging is okay. I used this the other day, and it's kind of just that nudie pink. It reminds me of like Milani's Nude Cream lipstick. It smooths on really nicely. I wouldn't consider this a matte. It's more of a cream. It goes down with still a slight sheen, or it's not, doesn't feel satin, but there is a little bit of a sheen to it. It's okay. It's comfortable to wear, but then it flakes off very easily. So in my opinion, I mean, I wouldn't pick it up. I would go with Wet n Wild before I picked up something like that for the same price. And then last but not least are these Creamlicious Triple Butter Matte Lip Creams. They have mango butter, shea butter, and coconut butter in both of them. I have them in the colors New York, New York, and Sipping Wine. They are okay, but they start to patch up very quickly on the lips. I'm not going to show you what that looks like because, yeah, but they are very creamy. They remind me, see, you can see with one swipe already, and I think it's because of the butters in it. This, it's patchy already. You see the streaking in there? I think it's because of the different butters that are in there. While it feels comfortable on the lips, it just applies weird. Here is a good representation of how it applies with that wine one. It is just streaky. It doesn't apply very nicely. You have to really blend it out no matter how much you blot your lips. It's just, I think they're cute. It's something I'll probably keep a part of my collection, but it's not something that I will pull for. They leave my lips feeling really nice, so that's good. But yeah, no, let me blot this gloss off. So I also did a ShopHush order on the ShopHush app, and I decided to do this order because everything was like on sale. It was their Memorial Day sale. Everything was on sale. So I got the Arabesque palette, which I am loving. You guys, the packaging on Bad Habits packaging for their palettes is gorgeous, and I am loving this one. Out of all of the Bad Habit palettes, I think this is by far my favorite. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Anastasia Soft Glam palette, which I do not have. Because ShopHush has been banging out all these awesome palettes, I have not had the need to buy high-end in a while, so I'm happy with that. But it has that beautiful kind of satin texture on the palette. The palette itself is really pretty. It's got 14 colors total, and this is what it looks like here. I am in love with this palette, you guys. It is probably one of my favorites. As you can see, I've dug in it, I've used it. I actually have this palette on my eyes today. It's just a perfect everyday palette. It's got gorgeous, gorgeous peachy tones in here, a beautiful black. I love the metallics in here. The matte shades are awesome. I am just loving this palette. I'm glad I got it. As soon as I seen the swatches and stuff like that, and then they said it was a dupe for the Soft Glam palette, I was like, oh, honey's gotta have that, because I've been eyeing the Soft Glam palette and just could not see spending the money on it. So that was my solution, and I love it. Also, I picked up a few more things from Okalan or Okalan. I think it's Okalan. These are they're said to be the natural palettes. I got two. It kind of drives me nuts because the packaging is exactly the same. I can't tell which palette is what, but I think it was two for $12, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, during the sale. So I have I'm not sure what this one is called. I'm not sure, but that's what this palette. Okay, well, that was unexpected, but that's a bummer. I'm gonna have to re-glue that back in. But that's what this palette looks like here. It's very, very reminiscent again of the Urban Decay palette. It has very similar to Urban Decay brush over here, and I really, really like this brush. It's super, super soft, so I think that is definitely a steal. But if you look at the colors here, they really remind me of the Urban Decay Naked One palette again. I don't know why I keep buying dupes for this stuff, because I already have it. But the thing is that I didn't realize it either when I got it. So yeah, this looks pretty similar. Not an exact, but similar. So focus. Come on. So if you can see here, it does look really, really similar. My Urban Decay Naked palette is old. I probably will not be using it for very much longer. So the fact that I have a few palettes that I can use to create similar looks is always great. In this palette here, the color collection from Okalan is very similar to Dark Horse. So I'll go ahead and swatch collection and then Dark Horse. So this is collection on the top, and this is Dark Horse. So Dark Horse is definitely darker, but I think I like collection much better. It's the top shade. So not exact dupes, very, very similar. I could create a very similar look with it. Yeah, I like collection way better. It's something that I could use every day all over the lid. So yeah, I picked that up. I think it was $6 or $7. Definitely something awesome, and I was excited to get it. I also picked up, like I said, this second one, and this one is all matte shades. So I don't know what palette this would be a dupe of, because I only have 2 Urban Decay palettes left in my collection. The Urban Decay Naked 1 and Naked 3. That's it. I don't have any more left. I got rid of or decluttered a lot. But I love a great matte eyeshadow palette, so I'm going to swatch Chocolate, a beautiful brown. Soot is, look at that black, that's gorgeous. Let's do Spirit, which is a light color. So these are very, very pretty shades. Definitely nice to create a number of different looks, buildable and very, very pretty. And I'm using a regular paper towel. It's not getting everything off. So yeah, so I thought that was a deal. Like I said, I think it was 2 for $10 or 2 for $14. I can't remember. The packaging is great. If I had to make one critique, I hate the fact that they look exactly the same, and they're both called a natural Okalan eyeshadow palette, like both of them. It's kind of irritating. Like, I'm gonna have to label one or the other so I know which is what, because you know what, I got time for that. I also got another Okalan palette, which is called the Deep Eyes Perfect Stylist Eyes palette. That is what it looks like here. I originally picked this one up because I really liked the shade combination, and then I realized that it looked very similar to something from Too Faced. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together, obviously, when I ordered it. I don't know why. And then after doing some research, I realized that it was, I guess, from a collection from Too Faced, last year's Christmas collection or something like that. So that's what it looks like here. It's got some really, really pretty shades. I love that it's got a highlight, a bronzer, and a blush. Oh, why are you not in focus? Focus! So really, really pretty. Of course, they called it Chocolate Soleil. I don't know if it's all the same, but the colors are really, really nice. So definitely something I'm excited to try. I haven't swatched it yet. The palette itself is gorgeous. There's no mirror on this one. It's very reminiscent of Too Faced type of packaging. So I don't know why I didn't put 2 and 2 together when I did that. And then last but not least, I got the Okalan Another Natural palette, which is natural again. This is supposed to be the dupe for the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette, which was a limited edition last year, I believe. I didn't get a chance to get my hands on it, and I didn't feel so bad because the color range was just something I know I would just use for fun or pops of color. So I didn't jump at that opportunity. But this palette is huge. Okay, I don't even know if the Kat Von D one is this huge. It probably is. But you have a mirror, and then you have all of these gorgeous colors. Like I said, they're pretty much spot on dupes to the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. So I'm excited to try these because this palette was like 13 bucks, maybe not even that much. And I get a combination of matte and metallic shades. This shade right here, what? Oh my god, I love anything turquoise and teal, and that is gorgeous. So I'm excited to really dig into this summer, do some really cool pops of color, some bright fun type looks. And $13 versus what, 50 something, I think Kat Von D's one was. So while I didn't try this one, as you can tell, like I said, and this one kind of cracked on me, actually. See right here, kind of cracked right there. This and the one that is like the Too Faced palette, I have not opened or tried yet. or swatched or anything like that, whereas these Okalan palettes I have used, and the Arabesque palette I have definitely used, but these two I haven't tried, so I can't really tell you what it's like. I'm going to take pictures so that I can talk about it on my blog and so forth, but I mean, I have a few Okalan palettes that I really enjoy. They're over here, so I'm excited that these will probably be really good as well. And now that this video is super ancient and long, or super long, ancient, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I just wanted to show that really cool collective haul, show you guys what I had tried out and purchased. Again, like I said, I haven't been doing the high-end thing a lot lately. It's been more purchasing stuff that's affordable, and trying to get my money's worth, because I find that I'm going through my makeup collection so slowly and using products that's the best way to do it anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you've tried any of the products that I have showcased here and have any thoughts about that, comment down below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe on your way out. I hope you guys are having a great day, guys, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.